All right, and we're back. All right, if you looked at the title right now, it's just gonna be me yapping while I play one of my favorite games. Um, I'm back to my apartment. I just finished my first day of school and of the spring semester, and low key, honestly nothing interesting. I'm like any other person, but if you're still watching, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you about my day. So for starters, began. Part of my resolution was to honestly like better my I guess my overall schedule. Because before I had trouble like in the fall semester, but now that it's new year, new me, new habits. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get used to waking up at like 6 a.m. because my dumb ass got some 8 a.m.s for the semester. Not today though. My class started at like 1, but I still had to get used to waking up at 6 because my sleep schedule all throughout Christmas break was terrible. It was god awful. I pulling all nighters, trying to make some vids. I had to pre record a couple of the videos and schedule for the uploads. So if it looked like it was daily, I was actually like a whole week ahead because I thought it would be easier to record at home, and I was wrong. This it was not a good state. But I'm back in my apartment, got some alone time, back on my YouTuber mic, feeling good. But yeah, let's start it off. All right. Like I said, I had to get used to waking up at 6, so it's exactly what I did. I woke up at 6 a.m. Decided to, since I had like hella hours and I have to get used to it, right? I've decided to go back to working out. So sadly, if I were to stick to well, I did stick to my old schedule or my old workout plan, but I hit legs today, and it was I got let's just say I haven't worked out in a while, so I gotta get back and to getting used to really like I guess warming up, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I hit legs, did some minor cardio because my legs were killing me right now. They still hurt a little bit, but um, anything for the pump. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I woke up sick at 6 a.m. Got there by like 6:30 because it's a good walk. Um, did my thing. It was not a lot of people. It was pretty calm. Then overall, I finished my workout. I did a minor cardio. I did like 15 minutes because I don't know. I probably could have gone for the full 30, but I figured I'd already get used to the way how I used to manage my old workout plan. But yeah, I continued on with my day. It was already like I got ready by like probably 8 a.m. Yeah, it was like 8 a.m. But from there on, I had to get to school a little early so I could like look at my classes. So that's what I did. I was a good 3 hours ahead, and I don't know if you guys have like experienced the same thing. But do you ever just wake up and you're like fully awake, but then throughout the day you get super super tired? Well, that's what happened to me. Cause my course is like 4 hours long. It's a 4 hour like lab course, or yeah, it's like a 4 hour lab course. So when class started, I was already like down in the dumps, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie, I was passing out because it involved like a big all school meeting, and then we got divided into like our own section, and then we had to go back to meet with our initial class. It was terrible. I was low key passing out. I was falling asleep next to my peers, and we didn't do much. It was introduction, so I did get, sadly I did get homework. I have a ton of shit to do, but you know what? It's I'm gonna have to deal with it, But yeah, I figured I'd just make a quick little video. I guess I'm not planning as far as like gaming and like uploading it to the channel. I'm not planning on recording maybe until like the weekend, because at least for the weekend I'll have a proper like schedule for one recording. I have a separate schedule. I might make into a separate video, in case if you, any of you guys don't want to miss some of the stuff. But yeah, overall it was a pretty good school day. We did our usual introductions. Say your name, 5 interesting facts about you. Man, I hate when they have to do that. And then like why we chose the major we chose, and pretty much how our break was. It's the usual stuff. Um, but it wasn't too interesting. I just did what they asked me. Said my name, what I did, why I chose this, and everybody else had like pretty much the same responses, because like what else could you be there for other than for you having the passion for it, for the major you're studying. And then but there were some responses that are like gang, it's your 3rd year. What do you mean you're barely figuring it out? Like you're gonna graduate next year, like in another year. I'm like, what the? I was literally like shocked. I'm like, oh, you're not doing this for fun, or for because you like it. You still figuring it out. Oh, imagine how much money they had to spend too throughout the 3 years, and then just for them to be like, yeah, I'm gonna choose something else. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm not shading anybody, but I'm just saying, like, what the hell. Anyways, overall, it was tough finding a time to eat too, because I usually don't skip like lunch, but I kind of had to because I was on a bit of a like tight schedule by the time I got to school. But luckily, my brother got me some Chick-fil-A, and it's so funny because last semester he would buy me stuff or buy me like food whenever I didn't have the time, and he'd just go to my desk or my room. But the thing was, is like he came a little too early, to the point where it's kind of my fault. I probably should have told him. But he got me food, and I was in the middle of the meeting, and he couldn't give it to me because I was in the middle of a meeting. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a desk. I don't know where my class is. It's like, it's different. Uh, I feel like maybe some of you who are in the same major as I am might understand, but I don't know. Other than that, it was a pretty good day. I was just super super tired throughout most of the day. It was kind of funny because they're talking about the whole syllabus. I'm paying attention, but then I have those moments where I have like that bowling ball head. You're just constantly dipping your head back and forth, and then your eyes are closing. You're telling yourself, "Yo, you gotta wake up." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm awake," and then all of a sudden my eyes are already down again. I don't know. I'm tripping, but other than that, as far as future uploads go, if you guys haven't checked it out, I do have a TikTok. I really appreciate it. I see most of the comments on most like TikTok and stuff, and it's nice seeing like you guys actually engage. It's pretty cool, and I find it so funny, or not. Well, not funny. I appreciate it, but there's like a good chunk of you who watch my stuff, put it to your favorites, and I'm like, oh shit, you like what you see? Not in a weird way, but you know what I mean. I don't know. It's nice seeing like part of my content like reach, like I'm slowly like reaching a certain audience, which was my goal this entire time. But yeah, I'm almost getting close to the end of the video. So I'm just saying, if you like what you see, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, go check out my other socials. If you guys have any other recommendations for video games, please let me know. I think that pretty much covers it. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go now. I will see you guys next time.